Hi, first grade. It's Miss Barnes. I am here today because we are about to learn a new math lesson. As you know, we've been talking about doubles this week, and we are going to start talking about using our doubles facts to solve some math problems. So, the materials you're going to need today are your whiteboard and expo marker or paper and pencil, whichever one you have handy will be fine. You're also going to need some manipulatives. You can use your counters, cubes, number line, whatever you prefer to solve a math problem. You're going to need those today. So you can go ahead and pause this video and get those out now if you need to, and then play the video when you're ready to begin. All right, our clear learning target for the day is I can use doubles facts to solve addition and subtraction problems. Will you say that with me? I can use doubles facts to solve addition and subtraction problems. Great job. Like I said, we will be learning how to use doubles facts to solve problems that add or subtract. Specifically, we're going to add or subtract 1. This means we will use strategies we've already learned to solve problems like this. 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5. But before we begin, we are going to review some doubles facts. So please solve these on your whiteboard or paper, and when you have them solved, share your answers with someone around you. Go ahead and solve them now. If you need more time to solve these problems, go ahead and pause the video now and play it when you're done. All right, let's look at our answers. 3 plus 3 equals 6. If you got that right, great job. If you didn't just automatically know that 3 plus 3 equals 6, you could have counted on. So that means you have taken the 3 and counted on 3 more, like this. 3, 4, 5, 6. The next problem that we looked at is 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. I bet most of you got that one right. If you did, kiss your brains. Again, if you didn't automatically know that 2 plus 2 equals 4, you could have counted on by taking one of the 2's and adding 2 more to it. The next one we looked at, I know a lot of you got it right. If you got this one right, I want you to touch your nose. Oh my goodness, look at all those people touching their noses. You guys are geniuses. But this problem is 1 plus 1, and we know that 1 plus 1 equals 2. But if you didn't know that, you could have counted on. The last one we're reviewing today is 5 plus 5. I want you to tell me on the count of 3, what does 5 plus 5 equal? 10, that's right. I heard a lot of you saying the right answer. I am so proud of you. Great job. Now that we've reviewed a little bit, we are going to begin practicing solving our doubles plus 1 problems. Our first practice problem I'm about to read to you. After I've read it to you, you don't have to write it on your paper or whiteboard. That's kind of a lot. I changed my mind about that. So just listen while I read it. Holly has 2 brothers and 3 sisters. How many brothers and sisters does she have in all? I'm going to read it one more time. Holly has 2 brothers and 3 sisters. How many brothers and sisters does she have in all? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get out your counters, your number line, Or if you're going to draw a model, get out your marker and your dry erase board or your paper and pencil. And I want you to solve this equation. I want you to figure out how many brothers and sisters Holly has in all. Use whatever strategy you want to use. Just solve the problem for me. Go ahead and solve it now, and when you're done, share your answer with someone around you. Make sure you show me it with an equation and a model. If you need more time to solve this problem, go ahead and pause the video and you can play it when you're ready to look at the answer. Okay, now, you might have solved the problem. Holly has 2 brothers and 3 sisters. How many brothers and sisters does she have in all? Like this. You may have used your counters or drawn a model, and you might have said, oh, well, I see she has 2 brothers, so I'm going to get out 2 counters or draw 2 circles to show the 2 brothers. And I see we know she has 3 sisters, so I'm going to get out 3 counters or draw 3 circles to show her 3 sisters. Then you might have just counted how many you have all together like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then figured out that 2 plus 3 equals 5. So she has 5 brothers and sisters. That is a great way to solve the problem. And if you use another strategy, those are all great ways to solve the problem. Today, I'm going to show you another strategy to solve this problem and problems like it that we are going to see later. This is a hard strategy. So if after we do this today, it's not your favorite, you do not have to use it anymore except for when we're practicing it. If you like it, then you can keep using it. This is just another strategy to put in your tool belt in case you ever need it later. So let's look at this other way we are going to solve this problem. To solve it in this new way, which is using doubles facts and adding 1, we can look at the parts of the problem that we know. So if I come over to my problem, I know Holly has 2 brothers and 3 sisters. So I'm going to look at these 2 parts and I'm going to think about which doubles fact I can use to help me solve this. I'm going to look at the 2 because it is my smaller number. And I can know that my doubles fact for 2 is 2 plus 2. And I know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. But 4 is not the answer, is it? To get the answer, I need to add 1 more to the 4 because I know the answer is 5 brothers and sisters. So what we can do to show the right answer using our doubles fact is we add 1 more to our equation to make it say 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5. It looks like this if we're drawing a model. I use my doubles fact, 2 plus 2, to get 4, and then I add 1 more to get the right answer of 5. Holly has 5 brothers and sisters in all. Okay, let's look at another one and practice that. This is your first launch. I'm going to read it to you now. Micah has 5 blue marbles and 6 red marbles. How many marbles does he have in all? So I want you to solve this on your whiteboard or paper. Remember, when you solve this, I want you to use your doubles facts. I'm going to give you a little hint. I want you to look at the first number that we know, or the first part that we see, which is this right here. It's the 5. Then I want you to look at the 5 and I want you to see if you can find a doubles fact using the 5 to help you figure out how to solve this problem. If you need to draw a model or use your counters to help you solve this, you can do that. Once you've solved it, I want you to share your work with someone around you. I need to see if you used a model. I want to see on your whiteboard or paper, show me your model. And I want to see the equation that you used. Remember, you're going to look at the smaller number to find your doubles fact. And in this problem, it's this number right here. So go ahead and try this on your own. If you are having a hard time, that is okay. This is just the first practice problem, so don't worry about it. But go ahead and try to solve this now. If you need more time to solve this, go ahead and pause the video now and play it when you're ready to look over the answer. Okay, and I'm going to read the plot one more time. Micah has 5 blue marbles and 6 red marbles. How many marbles does he have in all? So, when we look and we're trying to find what doubles fact we can use to help us solve this problem, we're going to look at the 5 because it's the smaller number. And we know the doubles fact for 5 is 5 plus 5 equals 10. But that's not the equation that we need, is it? Because he didn't have 5 blue marbles and 5 red marbles. Micah has 5 blue marbles and 6 red marbles. So what can we do with our 5 plus 5 to give us the right answer? We know that if we take the 5 blue marbles and the 6 red marbles and we look at this doubles fact, this second number, the 5, is only one number away from the 6, isn't it? Because if we have 5 and we add one more, that equals 6. So if we take our doubles fact, 5 plus 5, and we add one more to it, I think that might give us the right answer. That would make our equation 5 plus 5 plus 1. So let's see, I use my counters here, and I'm going to put 5 counters on the top row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 counters on the bottom row because that's our doubles fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I need to add one more counter, don't I? Because the right equation is 5 plus 6. And another way to show 5 plus 6 is 5 plus 5 plus 1. So I added one more counter down here. When we add those all together, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Micah has 11 marbles in all. If you got that right, I want you to pat yourself on the back because that was a hard problem, and I'm so proud of your hard work. Let's look at the next one. Are you ready? The next launch, or launch number 2, says this. Miss Coates has 4 dresses and 5 shirts in her closet. How much clothing does she have in all? So I'm going to read it one more time. Miss Coates has 4 dresses and 5 shirts in her closet. How much clothing does she have in all? I want you to solve this problem on your paper or whiteboard. And remember, we are going to solve this with one of our doubles facts. Look at the first number we are given to help you figure out which doubles facts you need to use. Because in this equation, the first number is the smaller number. You may draw a model or use your counters to help you solve this. Once you've solved it, share your work with someone around you. I want you to show me the equation, and I want you to show me, if you're going to use a model, show me your model too on your whiteboard or paper. I'm going to give you time now to solve this, so go ahead and start working. If you need more time to solve this problem, go ahead and pause the video now and you can play it when you're ready to figure out the answer with me. Okay, so I'm going to read the launch one more time just so we're reminded of it. Miss Coates has 4 dresses and 5 shirts in her closet. How many pieces of clothing does she have in all? So we can look at the numbers that we are given to find the doubles fact to use, right? So we are given the number 4 and the number 5. When we're using a doubles fact to solve this problem, we need to use the smaller number. And I know the smaller number is the 4. And my doubles fact for 4 is 4 plus 4 equals 8. So here are 8 counters showing that 4 plus 4 equals 8. But 4 plus 4 equals 8, that's not the equation that we need, right? Because we are given a 4 and a 5, not a 4 and a 4. She has 4 dresses and 5 shirts. So what could we have done to make this the right answer? I think we can take our doubles fact and add to it. Because we know 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's not the right answer. But the numbers 4 and 5, this 5 is only one number greater than 4, right? If I have a 4, I just have to add 1 to it, and then I'm at 5. So I think we can take our doubles fact, and add 1 to it and get the right answer. So instead of saying 4 plus 4 equals 8, because that's not the right equation, we can say 4 plus 4 plus 1 equals 9. And I showed this down here with my counters by putting 4 counters on the top row. It represents the 4 right here. And I put 4 more counters on the bottom row. That represents the 4 right here, which is our doubles fact. 4 plus 4 equals 8. But I needed to add 1 more counter because we're adding 1 more to the doubles fact, aren't we? So here's my other counter. And when I put all those together, I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 counters altogether, which means Miss Coates has 9 pieces of clothing in all. If you got that right, give yourself 3 claps. Great job. And remember, this 4 plus 4 plus 1, it's just another way for us to write 4 plus 5 equals 9. It's just another way to come up with 9 as our answer. So if you didn't get this right, that's okay. We are still just practicing. Great job, guys. I am so proud of all the hard work you did today. I know this was a hard concept, but you guys did a great job. It is now time to start independent practice. Your teacher will give you directions about what you should work on now. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.